Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious low carb cheesy Korean chicken. Yes, you heard that correctly. You will be able to have Korean food even though you're low carb or keto. And you guys already saw that thumbnail. You know, when it comes to cheese, I always have lots of fun and it comes out great. So let me go ahead and show you how I made this delicious dish. Okay friends, I'm going to have the sauce and the recipe in the description area with all the ingredients that you're going to need, okay? So I have some gochujang paste. I'm going to go ahead and add my kimchi juice. And we're going to start blending. We want to dissolve the gochujang paste in that kimchi juice really, really good.
I see what you're doing here, giving us probiotics.
That's right. Okay. Add your vinegar. Your Gochugaru. Okay, it's your Korean pepper flakes. Everybody's like, quit trying to show off, girl. You know you can't speak Korean. Okay, I'm gonna add my soy sauce. And you guys wanna be alert to your type of soy sauce that you're using. And if you're a keto family, you guys are already using soy sauce that doesn't really have any carbs in it, so you're okay. We're gonna go ahead and add our chopped garlic. And our sesame seed oil. You know, Korean food is great if you want to cut out your carbs and your sugars, because a lot of people cook with a lot of sugar, but my husband and I went like 3 years without putting any sugar into our Korean food because it had so much sugar. So I got you guys. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna have my piece of chicken here. If you guys don't want to use chicken, you can use pork. You can use bacon for this step, and it's going to be equally as good. All I did was use a little bit of salt, and the flakes you see there because I was grabbing kimchi before I got into my chicken. So, you know, some of you are special. You're gonna be like, what else did you put in there, Steph? No, I didn't put anything extra. Okay. Who's ready to cook?
Not me, I'm ready to watch.
You're ready to eat, aren't you? Okay guys, let's go ahead and get this started. I currently have my pan on a medium heat. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of canola oil. I know that you guys are particular about your oils, so make it comfortable for your home. See, today I'm using tenderloin, and tenderloin tends to cook a lot easier. That's hot enough for me. Let me go ahead and pour it in. I know we have some keto friends that don't necessarily like minimize the amount of protein that you're using. So just make sure you adjust the measurements to the protein to whatever's working for you, okay? So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I get a good sear from this chicken, so you guys can just watch me as I sear the chicken. I'm drinking some café de olla, my Mexican coffee blend, and I'm addicted. I don't know what to say. Okay, friends, we have a good sear on our chicken. In our chicken, really?
Our chicken is seared.
It's seared. Okay, so what you want to do now is you want to add your choice of veggies. If you want to add Napa cabbage, you can do that. Right now I'm going to be adding zucchini because I know that our low carb keto friends love zucchini and always have them at hand, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm also going to be adding my kimchi. Still has a little bit of juice, which we love, so go ahead and add your kimchi. And we're just going to cook this for about 45 seconds to a minute, okay, to get that good cook on our zucchinis, but not overcook them. Oh my goodness, it smells divine in this house, friends. Your house is gonna smell amazing. Get ready for this delicious treat. So once you've already sauteed and seared your ingredients like we have here, we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce, okay?
She's saucy.
Yeah. I was thinking more of Khalees, because I'm the boss.
That was my anthem back in the day.
Yes, girl. Love Khalees. She's so beautiful. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and continue to cook this delicious blend in the back while I show you guys how to make that wonderful cheese that you guys have been asking me for. I've done it, but I think our new friends aren't too sure how to make it. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I make that. Okay, friends, yes, you guys excited? So I have 1 tablespoon of melted butter, and now what we're gonna add our heavy cream, because I like my Korean stringy cheese to be nice and fluffy. Okay, I know you guys do too.
I didn't know that was a thing until I started hanging out with you,
Girl. Hey, I have a Korean mixed man, and I gotta make sure he gets all his little cravings in order. I got a foodie of a man. He's the man. Come around.
That man can eat.
He really can. And he always earns. Love you, babe.
Love you too, Robert.
Oh, he's loved. And the thing is,
We all love him.
Everybody loves him. I know you guys love the grizzly. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. You guys helped me explain for me, so now I get it. Okay, friends, so once your heavy whipping cream gets warm, we're gonna start adding our cheese. You ready? They should have called me the cilantro cheese queen.
Queso.
DJ Queso. So your measurements might vary if you're just one person cooking for yourself and you can't consume this much. Just change the portions of the cheese and accommodate it. And you guys know what I'm gonna say next. I'm corny like that. Make it comfortable for your home. So if you need to use a little bit of less cream, a little bit less cheese, you can still get this done. I don't like to discourage my lovely friends. I accommodate my cheeses depending on the recipes that I'm making. And yes, I don't ever make one cheese the same. I wish I could tell you guys that, but it doesn't always work out that way for me. Look at this, it's already happening. I can see it happening, and they don't have a clue.
Wow.
Yes, girl, I love this particular cheese. Makes me so happy. All right, friends, once you see that your cheese has melted properly and you have this wonderful blend right here like this, that's when you want to hit it with your sesame seed oil. And that's going to be to your liking. I don't know, I'm loving how creative you guys are getting. Like, I show you one thing, you're like, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm like, yeah, do it.
Some great ideas.
Yeah. I mean, apparently I know I'm the original everything. So people are gonna believe that, dude. But yeah, you guys are super creative.
The original title and all of that is us joking, poking fun at a song. And it's just funny. We even do, I guess some people didn't get it.
Somebody didn't get the memo.
It's a joke.
Yes, it is. All right, friends. Now that our cheese is ready, all I'm going to do to our blend that we have in the back is I'm going to go ahead and add some green onions. Just like that. And we're ready to serve. Yes! Okay, friends, you already know how I cheese it up. And this cheese, if you feel that it clumped up on you, it's just because you need to warm it up just slightly, a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. And it'll string up right back up like this. The never.
Hey, you went for it.
Mm-hmm.
You make me proud.
Girl. Hold on, let me get my chopsticks. Okay. I hope you're excited for this because one, you can make them into a lettuce wrap. This is the thing. I don't think anybody should be on a diet, but if you have certain food restrictions, you shouldn't be unhappy with your food and feel bored. You're not missing out on anything because all food is delicious. So fill up your little lettuce wrap and then wrap it around.
Whoa.
I know you guys saw me like when I did the king crab with the cheese. It's because I love cheese. And in true Korean fashion, I'm gonna shove this all in my mouth. I need to explain for my new friends so you guys don't get scared. When you eat a Korean lettuce wrap, you have to keep it in the front here until it's all gone. Ready? Woo!
What that was, Nika?
Napkin.
You need a napkin?
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm zooming
And
in.
that's how you have a Korean lettuce wrap.
You're gonna hurt me for zooming in.
Really? And let me fix my lipstick. All right, friends, that's how I make a low carb, keto friendly Korean dish. This is amazing. You guys don't have to skip out on flavor and good food because you have certain restrictions. I hope you're gonna enjoy Fridays going forward because we're gonna be doing low carb, keto friendly recipes on Friday. So make sure you look in the description area where I'm gonna itemize the things that have carbs and also give you a few ideas if I think of any. And I hope you guys enjoy this recipe as much as I did in my shenanigans. So on that one, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Adios.